Oh, there's the thought again. And you smack that one down too. And there's the thought again. And you smack that one down too. Out of here, bitch! Hey man, I had a rough week. I actually don't give a shit about your problems today. Can I just talk about mine? There's a cantaloupe in my ass. You're the one fucking person that I didn't want to listen to. You're the one fucking person. Do you feel like an ungrateful little bitch? You're the one fucking person that I didn't want to listen to. You're the one fucking person. Sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. You're the one fucking person that I didn't want to listen to. You're the one fucking person. Do you feel like an ungrateful little bitch? You're the one fucking person that I didn't want to listen to. You're the one fucking person. Sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. I'm not going to try to argue with you that you sound like white trash.
Woo! And we are officially live here on the channel. Hopefully we're all having a good day and enjoying our Friday. And I'm excited for the stream ahead. Obviously, since the last stream, I have been not really doing much. Obviously, to find the word nothing, or to find the word, like to find what I've actually done. I have not made a video at all. I was nearly going to yesterday, and then I realized that it was going to take too long. But anyway, I've also decided to simplify the rules down because I feel like it makes sense to refine them down a little bit. So we only have a few to go through. Obviously, you know, we had really big rule lists. Now I feel like this is about enough. And pretty much the ones that, you know, we're all well aware of. That is, you know, the common rules that most streamers use, which is, you know, spamming, mentioning giveaways. But it is a little bit small. I will have to make it a bit bigger now because I don't have many rules there to really follow. There we go. That's now centered. But yeah, then you have to read all the rules and all the brackets. But at least you can now technically see them, although it's a little bit in the way now. So I might actually just hide this for the time being. So now I need to figure out where is this? There you go. So now I'll basically hide that, and yeah, and then obviously we've got the other rules. Respect to streamers, chatters, with no racial slurs, English only, and no self-promotion like we always know and will respect here. So yeah, you're probably half wondering, why am I technically higher up in the egg hatching leaderboard? Well, obviously, first things first, pay to win. Second off, I finally managed to not be poor enough to be able to afford the fast hatch game pass, which is, yeah, it's kind of helpful. Especially the fact that it's 50% faster on top of all the achievements I've done. And I've also been sifting through all the different eggs from World 1 to 5 in speed training to get my win percentage up a little bit more, because at the moment, or like before, I was at like 170%. Now I'm about 220%. I'm pretty sure it should be about 220%, and hopefully aiming for close to 250%. Actually, where am I at now? Yeah, 234% out of 411%. It's not bad. Because now the only world I need to do a bunch of egg hatching in is World 2, or World 1. Which is kind of the most boring part, which is being in front of just every single noob in general. I need to figure out which one. Oh yeah, this one. This one is one I haven't even touched a single time on. But basically, the reason why I'm doing all this is so then I can get myself all the win percentage I possibly can, push up a little bit further in the wins leaderboard, maybe even reach top 40 wins, which I think I was actually like top 30 wins at one point. But then obviously the leaderboard, the visible leaderboard thing, it wasn't visible until Sunday, or like earlier last week, and yeah, now it's like yeah, I've been going down on some, higher up on others, and yeah, once I get all this possible done, then yeah, I don't have to really worry about this until the new eggs. Unless it's to get the few little percent from the first like 10 or 12 eggs that there are in this simulator. And okay, there we go, there's the legendary. Although I need to actually... Okay, do I have any... Okay, I've got another 1%, because I've officially hatched 125,000 eggs. Okay, there we go. I'll use my luck potions, which is like 15 minutes worth. Then the pets should be more likely to be gold and rainbow. And then will be pretty much golden. But basically, in the last like few eggs, I've been only hatching the exotics, just to tell the difference between what they were before, or like the ones that I haven't even gotten prior to last week, now. And to be honest, they're kind of surprising. Like, the first egg in 1.4, that exotic, is quite similar to the one in 1.5 in terms of the multiplier. Give or take like 1,000 multiplier of difference. But it is pretty darn close. But it's also way easier to get compared to the 1.5 one. Because that's 750 million, and then the other one is 15 to 50 million wins. Like, it's so little, it's crazy. Literally crazy. And yeah, if we do receive a ton of likes on the stream within the first 30 minutes, I might go over to ROBLOX Simulator, maybe do one giveaway if we end up getting any reception for today, being the first of 3 days in a row that you'll be seeing me, until till Wednesday again next week, which will be the 4th of 7. Because I know Monday, Tuesday, Thursday are my off days. Potentially I might squeeze in another stream during those days, but nah. It just ultimately depends on how things are going to be for me. Because, you know, deadlines for me just... No. I can't deal with, you know, deadlines and everything. Actually, I might check my thing now. So it's 243. That is actually really, really solid. Boggers. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Where's the dwarf squirrel? Oh, yeah. I think that's World 2. Oh, yeah. That's... Idiot. I am a big idiot. Poke champ time to throw poggers, time to throw poke champ, time to throw poke champ, to throw poke champ. Oh yeah, this is the one I need to hatch like more on, because I am a moron. Because there is still rainbows, still other ones I need, and then once I eventually get all this done, getting additional little percentages, then we can obviously cycle through different games and have some fun, which I'm fully expecting there to be absolutely no reception for the entirety of the stream, unless I say specific words and be sounding less lenient on trying to engage bait with complete random bots. I'll just sort of leave this for a bit, and then we can, like, once I see the... Oh, fuck's sakes. For fuck's sakes. Twitter is literally auto-playing videos, so it's literally just adding pointless additional audio onto the stream. Which is not fun. Not fun at all. Yeah, basically if you are wondering how a dead stream goes, first hour, if there's no reception, no messages, no nothing in the first hour, I will leave the stream at an hour. But if we get reception and a lot of people interacting, having fun and everything after that hour, then we will have a fun stream. Otherwise, you will not see me for the rest of the night to tomorrow. And yeah, I'm basically being serious when I say and do things. Because if I'm not, then guess what? People don't take me seriously and then think I'm an absolute fucking idiot. I can't really touch onto X or Twitter because it's cringe. Need to think. Oh yeah, I might have to be right back because I haven't got any hydration, so it will sound really dry and really odd soon. So hopefully I get something good from this egg once I'm AFK. Okay, we're back. Of course, nothing's happening at all. Go figure. Let me just do one random thing I know works all the time. Yo up, Elliot? What's up? Yeah, so far it's not looking too good for me being lucky to finish any of my index. Because actually, hold on a minute. If I stop this for a second. Okay, only up to 2%. Come on, man. Where's the stupid dwarf squirrel when I need it? Is it 7,500 win egg? Nope. It's not here. I am completely wrong. Where's the stupid dwarf squirrel when I need to find it to complete the index? Oh wait, no, I think it's wall 1. I'm an idiot. Classic. Classic. Because I know it's not the 1 win egg, because I need the rainbow cat from this one. Not from this one, because I need a rainbow. Is it this one? No. Okay, no, it's the 125 win one. Oh my god, I have to do this win egg again. World 1. Okay, that's the gold of the epic there. Now I just need to keep going until I get the golden rainbow from the commons. Which is going to be adding the extra little percentages, the little things I need. and then I can see how many wins I can actually get with the changes that I've done. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be at 250% wins, which is going to be quite a lot. And 250% extra wins on top of everything else, including all the buffs I can get from the boost. I think I should be able to at least get 300 billion wins per race, which is 2 minutes long, 15-second intermission. So then, one get a bone. It's gonna be like a lot of wins. And actually, do I have a? Okay, I'm just gonna be impatient just to see. Did I get it or did I not get it? Okay, no, I did get the gold. Excellent. And yeah, I can just get the rainbows of them later. Smart apple. Don't know if I'm going to be able to even get this anymore because I will need to do some black magic. Penguin and a walrus, whatever that is, I need those. Yeah, I've been busy, man. I've actually been busy trying to get my index completed. Ah, this one. 2000 win egg. To keep this going until I actually finally get the index at least further along. Cause yeah, I've been hatching a bunch of eggs in the last like hour and a half now. Cause I thought, yeah, I've got 3 trillion wins. Now I've got 1.2 trillion actually. And I should complete my index and hope to sort of, you know, try again. Yeah, I did. It was only like 160 Robux. Obviously, that's why it looks a lot faster compared to what I had last time, which was on Wednesday. And yeah. What's the game called? It's called Speed Training. Training. Even when it's confused to say speed racing, it's not speed racing, it's speed training. And it's made by Stack of Bones, the ROBLOX group, I believe. And it's free to play, but I'm pretty sure it's been doing all this free to play and it's doing pretty well within the Rebirth leaderboard. Thank you. You're welcome. And yeah, I've obviously been on the game for over a week now. It'll be 10 days very soon, like in the next like day or so. Yeah, 8 days, 10 hours. So about 1 day and 14 hours from now, I'll be at 10 whole entire days total on this simulator. Okay, I've got 248. No, I can't get that. I could do this, but nah, not the effort, to be honest. Unless for some random coincidence, if this egg gives me a rainbow piano cat, I will... Okay, I'm not going to get late about that. It used to be called Speed Racing. Oh, and then they decided to rename it to Speed Training. Okie dokie. Yeah, we'll go to the DJ cat instead. Which is kind of ironic that I managed to get that again. Because it's an exotic and... Oh yeah, that's why I got a bunch of these exotics. So I can turn these into gold. And that's about it. Including the mythics, because I need those. So then I can get my index completed. No, turn them into freaking gigas. And then have a chance of losing them. Which would pretty much make me start all over again. Which would be kind of funny to see myself having to start all over again because I decided to make a stupid mistake. Like that. And I don't have any more, which is fantastic. Good job, idiot me. Am I going to get this? Hey, that's another 1% wins. Am I going to get a 1% wins from this? No. Attempt number 2. I remember the first day I told you to play this, you had no idea what you were doing. Yeah, then now I have a good idea of what I'm doing. Never mind, didn't get it again. 50% chance I'll do this again. Because why not? Why not again? Can I get 25% chance again? Nope, of course not. Of course I'm not gonna win again. Will I win this? 12.5? No, of course not. And is this what's going to get gold? No. Even when I had it in the inventory for several days. No, of course not. Okay, perfect. 250% wins. That is fantastic. Of course, now I have to gamble these gold exotics I have. And hopefully make them rainbow for an extra few percent wins. Because 251% is good and all, but we need more. We need more. Hey, there we go. 6,500 active? Yeah, that's actually kind of crazy though. I didn't expect this simulator to be, 6,500. Hopefully updating armor system today? Nope. I'm not excited at all because it's going to be the same thing. Like it's always been every single time. A repetitive simulator that gets really boring. And that's my opinion. Your opinion is completely different, and I respect your opinion. And do I get it again? Nope. Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, because of course today's Friday and not Saturday. Because if it was Saturday, then boom, it would actually be today. Oh, hey, that's a twist. I was not expecting a rainbow mythic from World 4 to be this good. 9,450. I'm not going to complain about that. That's actually pretty good. And that win egg is only like 150 million, I think. I might be wrong. No, 240 million. Actually, no, it's the 250 million win egg. This one is, although 3 times cheaper than the one at 1.5, which bear in mind, it's 10 billion rebirths to make it all the way to that area. But it's really good. It's like obviously not as good as the Rainbow Legendary, which I've got 4 of. But it's pretty good if you need something out of that sort of caliber. And yeah, and I do have a couple of yeah, I need to keep improving these circuit robots from the Japan egg to get that even better. Because yeah, all of these, ooh, I haven't even gotten anything more than this legendary egg apart from the normal. Fantastic. May have to keep hatching his damn egg because I need to get more than just a regular legendary. Which is not going to be easy, even with my absolute stacked luck. And yeah, and also hatching eggs for the past few hours have also propelled my my egg position, which I think it was at like 25th, maybe 26th, but now 17th. And that's all from today alone. And I have been monitoring my wins leaderboard as well. And also with rebirths, I'm still around 13th, 14th, which is still good. Even though I rebirthed about 5 trillion times since yesterday, which obviously last stream I think it was around half that. I think I might be wrong. 5 million event on the game will be crazy. Yeah, they do 5 million events. Yeah, if there is an event, then 5 million event would definitely go pretty well. Especially when it comes to getting new players into the game. Although I'm pretty sure the win requirement for the egg might be kind of high. Yeah, true. Get good pets for Yeah, with no problem. Yeah, true. True, because all the new events are always really easy for, you know, like pretty good stat pets. Although I'm pretty sure the stat pet power curve will be kind of crazy, but ultimately won't be as good as the 1-5 egg, which is 10 billion rebirths, but like in behind. Yeah, I remember the few card training events, but those, yeah, they were very all over the place. Except for some of them that you just had to keep racing to get the currency. Otherwise, you would have no flipping chance. And also, I remember one of the events where, it would... Like, you need a specific team, and before team loadouts even existed, you had to just unequip everything, equip the ones that had the found currency, otherwise you would have no chance. When's the update? It's going to be tomorrow, at around the same time as Arm Wrestle Simulator. So around 1 AM my time, on Sunday. Actually, yeah, that sounds about right, because today's Friday at 9:30. And yeah, about 3.5 hours. Actually, it'd be one, maybe. Actually, I think isn't it like 1 day, 3.5 hours until the next update for Arm Wrestle Simulator? Because that's basically about the same. I don't know what it's 1 day, 4.5 hours for card training, because they update at 2 AM. On the same day, so like an hour after. Yeah, it's basically the same, just add 2 hours on top and be in the next day for all of that. Because I know Pet Simulator updates at the same time as card training does, or speed training does. That's what I'm going to say. Because, yeah, we pretty much had that same thing sort of happen last week on Sunday. Or like, not Sunday, the Saturday session stream, where we had the extra stream and we played Arm Wrestle Simulator for basically the entirety of the hour, give or take. Having just been a little bit all over the place. And then we head on to card training, cousin, speed training, and you know, experience the update there. Because obviously, hour apart? No, it's like 2 hours apart. It's still going to be 2 hours apart even during daylight savings, which is in a couple of months. Actually, yeah, it's about 2.5 months from now, actually. Which is kind of crazy. That's 2.5 months halfway through our half of the year of darkness, and then we're going to be having the half of the year of light, bright weather, and that's going to be so nice. Uh, 11 to 12 AM is an hour apart. No, it's 2 hours apart. Because your time zone is 8 plus 8 hours, whilst mine is plus 10. Or is it plus 10.5? Actually, no, it's plus 10.5. God, I'm stupid. And, yeah, because I think during summer, it's 3 hours apart. If I remember correctly. Because I know during winter is plus 2. Whilst summer is plus 3. Yeah, anyway. 4:30 PM, speed training is 6 PM. Yeah, that's the beauty of being more westwards, where the time for updates is a hell of a lot earlier for, you know, places west of where I am versus where I am in eastward, where it's so much later and so much more of a pain in the bum. Because, yeah, for Cappy's 11 PM means 1 AM. 12 AM, 2 AM. So it's the 2 hour apart thing. Yeah, because I live in the UK. Oh. I mean, every single update to most Roblox games happen in like EU time zone, which is often a bit of a blessing for Americans, but also a bit of a curse for Asia Pacific, where we have to be up in the early hours of the morning just to attend the updates. Which, if you haven't had sleep prior, you'll be mad suffering. And probably going to bed in a matter of like, you know, maybe an hour or so after the update. Speed training balance or unbalanced? I think it's fair now. Because the wins amount is now very, very fair compared to what it was early last week. Before they updated all the wins to be 10 times cheaper. Because before it was so unbalanced that it was genuinely crazy. Because you can have trillions of wins and only hatch like a couple hundred eggs, and then you have to train, like you have to grind wins for hours again. That was so unbalanced. That was very fair. But of course, if there is a new world coming out on Sunday, which I know there will be a new world, then, well, 4.5 will have the egg prices reduced again to sort of be more balanced in the transition up to World 6. Whereas World 6 will probably be like 1 billion wins per egg, if I'm not wrong. Why no secret? No idea. Probably because I can't afford it. Which, to be fair, I'm not very lucky in general when it comes to hatching any of these eggs. Because it takes me 3 billion to hatch 12 eggs. Even on this 250 million win egg. Because it's like 3 times more when I hatched a Japan egg, which is 9 billion per 12. But yeah, the secrets themselves have to be the secrets unless you pay money just for it to be a 1 in 1.6 mil. Which, to be honest, it's kind of ridiculous that you have to be really, really lucky to even get his secrets. But at the same time, they're really, really, really good. Like, way better than the exotics. And better than the mythics by a country mile. The second, well, final egg has got a secret 1 in 1 million. No, all of them are 1 in 10 million. And yeah, the base is 5,000, which is kind of not great. Because, yeah, I obviously hatched it for several hours and didn't even see a single sort of tease of it. And that was the second, well, final egg. I got confused when you said the second egg in the second world had a secret in it, but the second one having the final egg, final egg, that sounds more fair. Because it's like way, way cheaper than it was before. Because I think it was like 400,000 wins or something. I might be wrong, but it was a lot higher than right now. Was a hell of a lot cheaper. And yeah, because obviously the secrets in the other eggs, like this one, would be like a 10 or 15,000 base stat, or maybe more than that. But it's a 1 in 10 million. Yeah, 7.5 billion wins is just absurd. And it was crazy unbalanced. Because nobody could even hatch the egg for very long without having to grind more wins. And the wins to hatching ratio was absolutely atrocious. Because you would be hatching like probably with max upgrades, maybe about like maybe 10 eggs, and then you'll be done. So you have the AFK overnight without hopefully lagging out for one, second, turning yourself into a fucking bunch of pixels, or third, be too slow to grind up a bunch of wins. Which, if we're talking a bunch of wins, I'm talking about like billions upon billions, close to trillions of wins. And that obviously comes with not having max win upgrades and everything. Because if you don't have all the upgrades, then you're out of luck. But and I hope they introduce an upgrade that reduces custody, like for the win requirement for the eggs. So instead of it being currently 750 mil, it'll be like, I don't know, 20%. So it'd be 600 million. I'm hoping for an event. Same. I think we're all like, at this point, waiting for an event to pop up. Especially the game having over 5 million visits now, which is, it's not too bad for a smaller running game. If it was like a Pet Simulator base size game, 5 million would be a complete joke. And yeah. Yes, yeah, it's close to 5 million visitors right now, which is pretty good. And 240,000 favorites. Jeez. 240,000 favorites with 6,000 active players. That is actually the amount of active players almost like is like nearly the same as the likes at the moment on the game, which has got nearly 6,300 likes at the moment. Obviously 6 more to go. I'll add 1 more, so it'll be 5 more to go. And then they will have a new reward and 5 more likes in the game, not on the stream. But this game will eventually die. Then I'll find a different game, which will be basically the same. And I'll tell you to play it, and we'll repeat it every time. Now there'll be some point, and I'll probably just, you know, hop off the Cappy finds the game trend. Which, to be fair, the games themselves have been mostly hits and less misses. The ones I would define as a miss is ones that have AI generated thumbnails. And that look like obviously fake. Which, yeah, if you want to know what games on Roblox to avoid, in my opinion, is if you go to your recommended, and you find any game that has a recommended free thumbnail that looks like it's straight out of ChatGPT, or something that looks straight up like unrealistic. And I'm pretty sure out of my own recommended, I have nearly outdone the amount of AI thumbnails that in my recommended to what are I think I updated the game just a minute ago, to what, you know, you have in your recommended, because I used the stop recommending me certain games, and it does, especially when I say I don't like the image. Because like, yeah, it's actually kind of helpful. Okay. Stupid Amazon. I didn't make the click on the stupid Amazon. Some RNG had a massive downfall. Yeah, because people got sick of playing it. Which is, to be fair, a bit of a valid reason for it to die. Oh, nice. But yeah, basically this is what my recommended looks like at the moment. You can see that even Cell Lemons has fell in players like considerably because of people getting sick of it. but I feel like there is some possibility of it resurging again with the A event similar to like Pet Simulator, how they have seemingly revived the game again, and now people have decided to play it a bunch now. Like before, when I was sort of half regularly playing it again, it had like 50,000 players. Now it has 170,000 players, which, to be really fair, this has been sort of the same number for the past like 2 weeks. And it's basically been since the World Cup event happened on Pet Simulator 99. And yeah, I don't know how they just keep getting away with over 100,000 bots. Because obviously, you know, Roblox having a bot problem. Oh yes, we have Homer Simpson looking bots. Now on top of grey looking bots, which they all look the same. And then you can see as I scroll down again, people are making so many of the same looking bots. And the one server that's actually got yeah, actual players in it, not just bots. Not like obvious looking ones. Then bots again. Bots again. Yeah, you can get the whole thing crazy how they just allow over 150,000 possible bots. And then like, you know, a handful of alt accounts and that to just be playing it every single day. And yeah, even in my own recommended, some of the games have actually been performing well still, despite the fact that they have died out quite a lot, like Slime RNG did. Like, that is cooked. 3,000 remaining players on Slime RNG. When last week it was at 10,000 players, maybe 15,000. It's fallen down thousands every day. Percentages cooked in our simulator. I can't obviously tell. Yeah, 60,000 is fine. 1,005,000 favorites and only 3,000 active players. That's how you know you've made a successful game that will still last like maybe a year before it really faces the dilemma of you milking the shit out of the game just like over and over and over again. Because yeah, created it on the 15th of April and you're still updating it every single week, which it was last updated 3 days ago, which I think was when Jay came back without, you know, being sick and that, and fixed the game again. And the thumbnails have been the same for 3 years. Actually, not those ones. Not these ones. These ones are... Like, this has been the same since its release 3 years ago. But 50% is free to play. Yeah. Yeah, I know 550% being free to play is just cooked. At this point, you might as well just not play it at all, because they keep making the percentages slowly higher, which is basically pushing people away from the game. And before long, we'll have like 600% Olympics, and the pay to wins having like 700% for the 12,500 Robux one, even when it's been reduced because of you know, sales and that. Which, you know, something that I wouldn't be surprised would happen soon is what if the reduced costs of all the stock pets and that actually stay permanent that way, and they end up going down in price instead of being, you know, absorbingly high like they've been for several years. Like, I know one thing is that nobody can really afford to pay for a 12,500 Robux pet and expect to, you know, get their worth out of it, because it will only last like a month, maybe a month and a half, before it becomes almost free-to-play level, which is not good. And at this point, you might as well just scrap the percentage out of the pets entirely and just give them a brand new system which would run pretty well, but at the same time jack up the odds of getting them because of it being a new system. So you can say Olympics will be, you know, I don't know, 5 times as good as your best pets. Megas will be 3 times as good as your best pets, and then Gigas will be 1.5 times as good as your best pets. Just like that sort of power curve. And the multipliers themselves will all be dragged out and removed. Put them onto the stat pets that you can get for the events and that, instead of it being on the pets themselves. Because that's the reason why the whole power curve being slowly creeping up higher and higher is driving people away. And the only things that people want now is only the Gigas, Megas, the Olympics, the Secrets, all of those having, you know, really ridiculous amounts of percentage differences and everything. And having it all be scrapped and put under a very simple system will make it, you know, feel like Pet Simulator. But at the same time, it's not going to make people leave because of the free-to-play power curve getting closer to the pay-to-win power curve of a month ago. If you know what I'm talking about. Because the current power curve is just, it's dumb. 1,000% pet for free, and then, you know, the economy would be completely doomed. Because then any pets that come after the pet being received for the next like year and a half, maybe 2 years, will be completely pointless. And also someone will probably try and buy a whole entire team of 1,000% pets and basically be the absolute top dog for a very, very long time. And also everyone will be using alt accounts and everything to try and get their free 1,000% pets. You have to think about that. If you give 1,000% pet to everybody, there will be people using alts to get them even faster. Or you get more of them for themselves. Which is obviously very selfish, but you have to take what you get. And yeah, obviously the exception is if you applied for it specifically under one account per person, so then the rest of the people would end up not getting it at all, which would make it fair, but at the same time the number of exists would be quite low. And if people need tokens, which honestly at this point tokens is the most useless currency apart from tickets, it would, yeah, I don't think the economy would physically recover, even with like a low number of them. Yeah, survived for 3 years. And we had best friend pets until 2024. Yeah, I think we have percentage pets release all the way back in mid-2024, which was already about a year after the game release. And I've run out of wins. Fantastic. And I've only gotten 7 of those. Yay, I now have to go grind for more wins. Yeah, 2 years of just the power curve creeping upwards. Like if I will be real, if you want the power creep to be, you know, less obvious, of like a slow percentage upwards, just, you know, freeze the percentages of all the pets at like 450, 475, 525 for the secret, 550 for the Olympic. Freeze all that for about 2 months, and then increase it by 25% every 2 months. but don't increase it slowly every week. Instead, just keep it the way it is. And if you want to keep the pet as a cosmetic or whatever, you can go into a random new machine that would be added to, you know, completely scrap the percentage of it off, but the stat pet, or the stat of the pet would increase, which I know would basically make like two different pets when you sort of think about it. Bring back best friend pets. I mean, if we be real, if there was a, like, if we had to keep best friend pets to this day in 2026, I don't know how it would even work. Because best friend 10, I'm pretty sure it was like a 260% as good as your best pet. So we would be at like best friend 22 within free-to-play pets. I might be wrong, but it did go up, you know, kind of that much. And then, yeah, we'd be basically having best friend 20 pets. It's like free to play, which is stupid. Best friend 20. And then just increase the best friend every 2 months. So it'd be best friend 21 for the next update. And then keep the percentage pets as like Olympics only. Whilst the best friend enchant would be stuck on the Megas and the Gigas. And the secrets will also have the percentages. 6, 7, that'll be like 800%. I'm pretty sure, I might be wrong. Because you have to sort of think what, like, the percentage of the best pets best friend 10 was, and then just add like, no, it'd be like 1400% as good as your best pet. That would be broken. Like, not even as like a meme, that would be low-key broken. I mean, you can recommend that to Jay and see how he, you know, feels about bringing back the best friend pets and having best friend 67, best friend 69, best friend 70, and best friend 1000. Because I don't think Jay would want that at all, because it would completely break the game, like, balance that it's had for years. Actually, if I squeeze it, this thing a little more, so it's a little bit more readable. Actually, that might work a little better. Yeah, I'll get. Yeah, I get 300, around 300 billion wins without even a single win potion on. Like, you now see the amount of wins I get now. Okay, that's the wrong part. Yeah, yeah, I don't even think I even have my best aura on. That's the funny thing. There we go. There we go. I think that's a little bit better within the rules thing, because now it's pretty good. I think it's not blocking much of the screen. I might be wrong. What about now? What up? How are you? I'm alright. How are you? Yeah, I get 150 billion wins every minute. I am OP. Yeah, I actually haven't even checked my auras in the past like day. Like, okay, fine and excited. That's my man. Dap me up. Even when I can't dap you up in real life. Actually, no, I can't even dap you up digitally or even physically, because that'd be weird, man. Yeah, dab me up. And Yeah, I might check in the next 20 seconds once this is finished to see what I have in terms of the aura on. Because I think I'm running my my speed aura on. Because, yeah, for whatever reason, it's just like, you can't even like access the machines without having to walk into the world. Like, it's kind of dumb. Yeah, I've only got 4% wins. 4% wins when I can get plus 13. Actually, if I put these boo, you stink. That's bad. Oh, 15% wins. Say less. Better than 13% wins. And it also has the same train speed and slightly better gems. 21.5 versus 1.5% with luck is terrible. I need better. There we go. Now if I go and wait until this is all finished, and that's terrible. Thank you, game. I love you so much. I will give you a 5-star review on Yelp. Obviously, that's a lie. You get a 1-star review on Yelp if you even have a Yelp review. Yeah, I get 22 million as my best. Yeah, no, 35 million. I don't know, 60 mil. Yeah, I guess 60 million. Oh, 177 million for my best. Jeez, 177 million wins once I get to the final mark at the 400k mark. That's mad. Like, honestly, mad that I get 177 million wins with the wins potion, double wins game pass, all max upgrades. And I run this fast at 3 octillion speed. 313.13. Oh yeah, 333.12. I couldn't read. 333 million wins. And that's with max upgrades, by the way, which I think need about 14 million gems. And I've got enough for like 5 accounts to set up from complete scratch. Which is kind of funny. 14 million gems it takes to set up your entire upgrades. Because I've got 94.42 million. So yeah, it takes exactly 14 million. And plus my tags, I've got up to 7 days. But I know I'm not going to get the 14 or 30 at the moment. Have never got any secrets hatched at all. And getting closer to these hatch achievements, and then we'll forget about the other ones. Gem event. I mean, if there's more upgrades, I would really want to spend my gems, not gonna lie. Because why do I need these many gems for no reason? I finally got regional pricing somehow, and the stuff is so cheap now. I mean, that's the huge benefit of being part of a region where you get cheaper items. Whereas for me, I literally don't even get cheaper prices for anything. I get the worst luck ever. Because it's all full price except for getting Roblox Plus. Like example, like if I click on this, it's 640 Robux. Not even like that cheap. It's expensive. 165. I'm pretty sure it's been like that the whole time, if I'm not wrong. I think so. I might be wrong. Actually, I might just check, because I I might be wrong. Because I'm pretty sure Unreal Simulator did reduce the prices of most of the Game Passes like 2 years ago now. Oh no, mine's $192. And that's without the Roblox Plus. So if I have 20%, it'll be about $165. Oh, I know, it's usually $239. Sorry, my dumbass. Yeah, it's usually for me 239 Robux for VIP. I get 192 now. Yeah, it's definitely cheaper for you, which is kind of crazy. Obviously, every single one of those game passes are like 240 usually. I get mine for 190 because of Plus. It's 65? What? Event would be peak? True. That is true. An event on speed training would be absolute peak. Because it's boring as fuck right now. And yeah, 65 Robux. Imagine you get Roblox Plus on top of that too. On the website it says 65, but in the game it says 100. It's probably gifting is more expensive than buying yourself. Which honestly makes sense. Get good pets for cheap, true. What if you could redeem getting good pets for gems? That would make a whole lot more sense to get gems. Because right now, it's just like Pet Simulator 99. You get gems for no reason. There's no trading plaza at the moment on speed training. Pretty much wouldn't be a point of having any form of trading plaza. And gem conversion is like a local economy. For comparison, a bundle was in another game is 5,000, but for me it's just 1,500. How weak my currency is. I mean, if you live in like countries, I think like India or Bangladesh, I think the currency is quite weak. I might be wrong. Like, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I know countries in like Argentina, apparently their currency is basically as worthless as Iran's currency. It's like worthless. It's like you can buy so much in Argentina now compared to you know your home country at the moment. It's funny. How's like a day and night difference? Which of course obviously means if you wanted to make money in your country, you probably do see a lot of people from like Argentina trying to do a bunch of cross trading, other like shenanigans to get money. Even though your currency is stupidly low, and obviously I do not have Argentine peso. Yeah, it's 0.00097, which is really funny. How's that bad? Yeah, because $1 Australian equates to 1,029 Argentine peso, which is crazy because it was only worth 143 just 5 years ago. Actually, in 2007, $1 Australian was 5 pesos. And then obviously since 2007 it's just gotten worse. 15 to 20 to 50 to 70. And yeah, Argentine peso is completely worthless. Because 1,000 pesos is just $1. It's like the Japanese yen. Yeah, you can join me if you want. It's completely free. And I know you're still friends with me on Roblox too, so you'll be able to play. El Messi, my guy, true. Messi has quite literally broken the economy. And apparently, according to some sources, like Argentina's unemployment rate is like one of the highest in the world. It's like 81%. Which, when you think about it, that's actually insane. This game is really addicting. True, it is. That's how I've spent a grand total of 8.5 days nearly. And you know, I get like hundreds of millions of wins just from no effort grinding. Although I need a better trail, because apparently trails also give you more wins. And that's the one thing I've been neglecting. Is my trail, because it's I think I'm rocking like a billion win one. It's rigged in the World Cup, true. But then again, England played absolutely terribly. Because everyone was hoping that England would beat Argentina. But no, it's 1986 all over again. They just couldn't win at all. They literally still couldn't beat a fucking 39-year-old Argentinian little smurf. Which is crazy. How can you not win against a 39-year-old that will start losing his like physical pace like very soon? Even though he's not as far, not even near as fast as he used to be. And he barely even runs anymore. He just like runs like to the middle points of each half. I paid for max rebirth. I think it was like 550. Oh, it doesn't even say. Oh, yeah. It was 470. It's 476 now. It was about 550. I think it used to be 600. 240. Wow, bro's currency is that weak that Roblox thinks it's about this much. This much for that. Which is crazy. Now obviously, you know, you can check all the game passes and everything without having to click on here, right here, and then see money. It's so expensive for like any form of amount of Robux. Hey goodness, Pets, I can't even get gems right now. Just data grinding. That's about it, really. And so it's, if you need like a good starter pet, these ones are really good for starters. Even when it takes 15 minutes per exclusive egg to be hatched. And then after a while, you'll be going from like this useless guitar beagle all the way to getting these drum monkeys and have the luck of getting them in rainbows and having them be on your team for a little bit until they become useless again. Like, this used to be top 3, now it's literally 11th in my best bets. And yeah. 7 out of 10? Like, in your opinion? Fair. One random pet to see how far I could go. Sure. I'll do that. give you one of the Sun Majesties. Obviously it's not that great, but it's better than nothing. Because obviously I'm going to be getting a load of these Sun Majesties over time anyway. But that should get you a lot further in terms of speed. So then that win amount that you're currently getting right now will be a thing of the past. And basically, if you want to know how to get gems the fastest, increase the chance of getting gems until you get to 50% or something after some time, and then turn the gem multiplier up as well. And then you get more gems, and then you can potentially get a critical gem hit, so you can get like even more gems, say like 1,000 gems for me at the moment, which is cheap as hell. Um, 4 gems. Actually, that'd be funny. I'll tell you to trade you gems. Because I can do that. I can literally trade you 10 million gems for free. And I'll get these 10 million gems back in no time. And then you can do all these upgrades. Except some of them will be not possible at the 10 million amount, like top speed. Yeah, you can trade gems at the moment, which is crazy. And I also get these gems really quickly too, because I've got all my upgrades done. And yeah, before you know, you'll have no worries of being able to set up your account. But obviously, last upgrade I would recommend doing is top speed, because that's the most expensive. And it gets really expensive really fast. So just do everything else. Like the gem multiplier, the win multiplier, the win chance, all that stuff. Speed training versus card training. This is better. Because at least you can help new players out with the gem currency. Unlike card training where you couldn't even help anyone for their goddamn life. Because you would be trading tokens, and tokens does not upgrade your card to be better. So card trading was more like a single player based game, except for the fact that you had to trade tokens around. Which was the additional pointless currency, personally. And speed trading, you can just trade gems and help other people get off the ground. And plus, it's kind of more free-to-play friendly than card training was. Because card training took you so long to even get good, even at this stage of the game. I just got 100% gems already. Yeah, and then before you know it, you'll be getting, a bunch of those other upgrades like this, nothing. Like, basically, I would recommend doing more gems. Gems chance, critical gems, egg luck, more speed, more wins. Crazy, that's only plus 50%. Gold chance and rainbow chance. As well as the rebirth skips, so you can get more rebirths. And then with all the remaining gems, just put it all on top speed, and before you know it, you'll be really, really good. But of course, you'll be missing 4 million gems, which you'll be able to get back in a few hours of grinding. ROBLOX should show what with multiplayer. Like, recommend more multiplayer games. I mean, there are simulators that at the moment that are more multiplayer friendly. Or like in terms of like a party-based game, to be more precise. Because there's that Drain the Lake game, which is multiplayer friendly. Actually, speaking of Drain the Lake, that's not... Like, it somehow died off of the top trending. Where the hell is the Drain a Lake? Yeah, any of like the Klein or whatever sort of like multiplayer based games, those ones are still recommended to people. Okay, what the fuck is this? Chat, what the fuck is this? What the actual hell is this? It was out 7 years ago. It was made 7 years ago. Bruh, what? I'll just go upgrade to max. Top speed 83 to 100. You're welcome. Yeah, I have no idea why this is all of a sudden just recommended to me as like the top trending. And it's also got 11,000 players. How the fuck has this got 11,000 players when it's been out for 7 years? It's been out longer than most Roblox players of today. Even me. In terms of the amount of years I've been on Roblox. Was this crazy when you can see how many games have changed since Wednesday in the recommendations for the top trending. Like, wow, this is all like in the top trending in the moment. Oh good god, clean the superstores at 6,000. I think that was higher than that before. How has it already died? Oh yeah, there we are. There's Drain the Lake. It's the 62,000 blaze. It was at 200k. Wow, it's already folded in 3 pieces. My old accounts are not grinding on Wrestle Simulator right now. They haven't been grinding on Wrestle Simulator really for weeks, because I don't think it needs my inputs anymore. Because there are so many people doing pointless amounts of grinding. Like low-key, it's completely pointless. Because, yeah, the top trending is kind of arse. Card training is so original. Yeah, and then decided to make 3 sort of different looking sequels that all progressively got better looking and better in the gameplay, but all end up being the exact same game with extra steps. And okay, I hate this stupid amount of aura dice I now have. And then obviously since card trading released in 2024, or I think it was 2024 now, there's been like hundreds upon thousands of clones that have tried to capture the peak of card trading, and none of them got even close. They all felt the exact same game, just slightly differently in the gameplay. But all end up being dead in a matter of weeks back then. I might be my stream being a bit laggy. I do apologize if it is. Because I obviously can't really make it any better or any worse. I can't make it any better than this. It'll just automatically make itself look worse. Because, yeah, internet in Australia just absolutely low-key just sucks. It's so arse. Like, we're nearly competing with India for the worst internet humanly possible on average. Like the one thing I can't understand to this day is how can Indian internet connection still work with 1 megabyte a second? Just cooked. It's completely fucking cooked. Oh no, that sounded like beats. What the fuck is a brawl swag? Yeah, I am Australian. I don't sound like it though, which is the one thing that people get very confused about. Like, I've even been told before that I'm not that I don't sound like an Australian, but I actually am. I just can't, you know, bring in the whole, "G'day mate, I was the old Barbie," like that sort of ironic Australian stereotypical accent very much, or otherwise I would accidentally sound Kiwi. Which is the funniest thing ever. When you try to sound Australian, you can accidentally sound like you're a Kiwi. Which is just across the frickin' Bass Strait. Across the Tasman Sea. My geography being absolutely cooked. But, yeah, and I've been trying my absolute hardest on any sort of platform I can to display the obvious input that I am an Australian and not some random British guy from Bristol. Yeah, Kiwi. Kiwi. Like New Zealand. Because I could actually sound like I'm from New Zealand. After, you know, talking for a bit. But then at the same time, sound like I just come straight from the UK. Another one that's got to get me copyrighted. Probably has already by now. Yeah, that's usually why I sort of try my hardest to try and sound normal-ish. Actually, not really. I haven't even tried in my entire life. Story of my life. Good job. Yeah, I'm trying my hardest to sound like I belong in this damn country. Otherwise, I might get accidentally fucking exiled back to England again. And be having fucking baked beans for the rest of my life. Which, to be honest... No. I don't want baked beans. Even though my overall food, taste sounds like it's sucked back in the UK. Even though I've never been to the UK a single time. And I probably wish I don't. Because otherwise I'll be basically living in hell. Also, I'm just hungry. Because I haven't really ate. Yeah, not good. Not good at all, not ate. Anyway. I mean, I'm getting tons of wins just from doing nothing. Even though I've got my wins aura on right now. Actually, you know what's one thing that's been like the hardest obtaining speed training for me so far? It's actually the ability to even get any good luck auras. Because at the absolute best so far is I've only seen about 4% luck. No real hatch speed increase at all either. Like, I need a aura that just gives me luck and hatch speeds. And then I'll be really happy to leave that as my third aura. Because at the moment I still only have 2 of them. Which is just speed and wins. Even when my wins one has training speed on it. And then the other one doesn't. The missile knows where it is and where it isn't. And we're trying to adjust it so the missile can be going where it needs to go from where it is. Because it doesn't know where it's going, it knows where it is and where it isn't. That logic. I need more. Actually, low-key, I think they... Actually, since I'm now looking at my OBS, like, chat, the UI is not even centered from my monitor. It's off by at least 5 centimeters. Actually, not 5, off by like 2 centimeters. Yeah, I get like 300 billion wins now every single 2 minutes. I mean, to be fair, I did only have around, before I started grinding the eggs again to get a bunch of wins, I did not have anything more than like 190% wins for the index. But now having 250% is bringing me 300 billion wins every 2 minutes. But of course I need to get more with the exotics and the mythics. And the legendaries are still lacking in the percentage completed market. But everything else is looking good. It's looking solid. And before I know it, hopefully, before I find absolutely no improvements at all, that I might be able to get to 300% wins without pay to win. Obviously, pay to win's the only way you can get the extra 100 and something percent. Because you need to get the secrets as well, which is what I'm completely missing outright. Because I can't be bothered. And I also need a better aura. I don't know about aura, better trail to get more wins as well. Because like, the one thing that's always neglected, because you can't see that at all, chat, is when you go to the trails, for me to get a decent trail, it's 5 trillion wins. And I don't even have 5 trillion wins, but also it's plus 20%. Whereas if I go get this trail, which is 25 trillion, which is obviously still not possible, it'll give me 50% extra wins, 40% race speed, and 40% acceleration. Obviously you can't really see what I have right now, which is the crazing tiles. Obviously I could get the lab one, but no, that's worse. But basically you can get like this prism aura, which is the one for 1360 Robux, which is like the best one. And even this one for 640, it's 300% of everything, which is better than this with the race speed and the acceleration, but no actual increase of wins. It's so annoying when you want to get like a good trail, but it takes forever to obtain. Like, I need to keep racing. And if we take the calculations between around 300 billion wins every 2 minutes, and then sort of divide my current amount to get to 25 trillion, it's going to take me about 3 hours, I think, of continuous racing in order to get to 25 trillion. Obviously, I might be wrong with the calculations. Actually, no, it's around 9... or it's about around 7 or 8 billion wins, 7 or 8 trillion wins per hour, roughly. Give or take the critical, actually no, that's gems, idiot. Give or take how fast my wins go up without it being glitched or too laggy, to the point where I'm running into the void for 3 million studs, until I realizes I'm supposed to be back on the starting point. And yeah, it's about 3 hours from now that I'll have 25 trillion. Actually, I could get 550% extra wins with that, or plus 40. I might grind for a new pair of shoes, because the trail won't do much. Because the shoes give you a much bigger percentage of wins. Okay, so I go? Okay, all good. All good enough. I'll see you later. Because of course I'm probably going to be sort of on the same way out. Because I need to get these trillions of wins. Which I don't want to be boring people with me running for several hours straight. Because I I know the attention span of some people, and me doing this for several hours in a row is not going to be very exciting at all. It would sound and look very boring. Because after all, our attention span has only gotten worse because of YouTube Shorts. Which is crazy to give a very good take on what's currently cooking our attention spans. And yeah, because if I get a new trail right now, it's not going to be much better. And besides, grinding new shoes should have been the norm, or should have been the priority in the first place. Because I've pretty much gotten the best amount of wins that I could get for the time being. Oh, actually. No, I'm not gonna do that. I thought, yeah, maybe they realized, no, that's only 50 minutes worth of double wins. Oh, not double wins, 50% extra wins. Hot take, can we get more duration per win potion, please, game? I really want more wins per potion. Because 50% for 5 minutes is not that good. If it was 2 times wins on top of everything else for 5 minutes, I would say that's fair. But 50% is not that much. Same thing with energy gain. It's the same thing as card training when it comes to potions. And this is the same thing when it comes to the potions as the rainbow eggs. Because the magic eggs gives you 5% chance of gold and 1% chance of rainbow. Which honestly I feel like is really low. It should increase by a lot more. Like it actually should be a hell of a lot higher chance to get gold and rainbows. Because I think 5 and 1 is too low. I think it should be about 15 and 3. So then the gold would be a hell of a lot easier to obtain. Even when you multiply the amount of eggs. It's about 60% chance of gold. Because everything has a 5% chance. Tough wins? Nah, it's not enough. We only have 4 trillion, nearly got 4 trillion, but the wins leaderboard I'm definitely getting there a little faster, with 50 trillion total wins. Of course I need to get more wins than this, because 50 trillion is not enough in total. Even currently with 4 trillion, I need to get way more than this. I wish. Actually, in terms of stats, I can probably get to that amount of wins. But it's got to take so long. I would rather do this sit on the side whilst I'm doing something a little more worth my time. But then again, I feel like there should be some form of way to make you get wins whilst you're offline. Like those sort of brain rot sort of games where you do things offline. Speed trading is lacking the ability to go offline and have something be done automatically. Because what if you could get like a bunch of wins whilst you're offline, but of course the rates that you get of the wins won't be that high. Obviously, it would be competing with like something like Slime RNG, but at the same time, I feel like that'd be a bit fair. Oh, hold on, 1 second. Mine needs me to do something.
break it, fix it, trash it, change it, melt, upgrade it, charge it, point it, zoom it, press it, snap it, work it, quick erase it, write it, cut it, paste it, save it, load it, check it, quick rewrite it, plug it, play it, burn it, rip it, drag it, drop it, zip unzip it, lock it, fill it, call it, find it, view it, code it, jump and lock it, surf it, scroll it, pose it, click it, cross it, crack it, switch, update it, name it, read it, tune it, print it, scan it, send it, fax, rename it, touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it.
I know you wanna leave, but stay for a minute. You know you wanna stay, so why won't you admit it? We can keep it simple, no need to overthink it. Just give me one night to show you I'm different. I know you wanna leave, but stay for a minute. You know you wanna stay, so why won't you admit it? We can keep it simple, no need to overthink it. Just give me one night to show you I'm different. I know you wanna leave, but stay for a minute. You know you wanna stay, so why won't you admit it? We can keep it simple, no need to overthink it. Just give me one night to show you I'm different. I know you wanna leave, so why won't you admit it? I know you wanna leave to show you a little different. I know you wanna leave, so why won't you admit it? Give me one night to show you all my friends are gone and the night is long. All this wine and rum put me on one.
Okay, we're back. We're back. Sorry about that. It was a little bit longer than usual, but you're up, Elnady. What's up? Yeah. Yeah, I don't really know what you did to be getting called L. Be given an L. And yeah, I'm probably going to actually after this stream I'll probably be playing something else for a bit. And the game I'm probably going to be playing after the stream will most certainly be the one simulator sort of game that I was playing a couple of days ago in the morning, which is Kingdom Architect. Obviously, it's not the most popular, but it's pretty fun. It's pretty simple and straightforward within the thing. That's cool, new game. Not really. It's not a brand new game, but it's like something different. But that's like my my recommendations kind of coming in clutch with what it's given out, which is mostly pretty, you know, pretty cool games. For me at least. And yeah, for everyone else, obviously it may not be your type of game, but I'm the kind that likes to, you know, do some city sort of building games. The ones that most people call boring, most that call it creative focus, the kind of stuff that you have to put your brain into the idea of making something look good. And besides, if you guys want me to, you know, show you what I have done in the save file on Medieval Architect, you can let me know in chat. And I'm not gonna be, I wouldn't mind showing it off, because I did it all free to play really. Besides the most cheap of the game passes, which was just for double movement speed. Everything else was completely free to play. And I spent a few hours on it too. And then took a single screenshot of me swimming in the water with T-pose, which is part of my animation pack. Actually, I don't know, Medieval Architect, Kingdom Architect. Yeah, I played nearly 3 hours of it earlier this week. But obviously bear in mind, it does get really, really laggy if you want to make it the best of the best. Because it literally gives you like citizens for every single house you build. It's kind of dumb. Like low-key dumb. On how laggy you can make it. But at the same time, you can get a game pass that makes all the buildings be able to build inside of each other. And that would technically make it a smaller city, but a hell of a lot confusing why you have like 50 different buildings stuck inside the same 2x2. Is it addicting? Yeah. Because you could either self doing all the tax collecting yourself, or you can have your tax collectors do it all for you. And they walk around the entirety of the city as best as they can, collect all the money for you. And it does collect offline as well, which is handy for those that, you know, don't have the time to play it all at once. Oh, cool, I got a gold guitar beagle. Actually, you know what, let's just have a little look at it. Because, yeah, although the like-dislike ratio is a bit concerning in terms of most of the games I've played, but it's pretty cool. And it's got 3,500 buildings, which is a little bit laggy. And then reading for the save slot data. Okay, it's gonna be really laggy. Hold on. Oh, a minute. It's probably gonna chop the stream in half real quick. Because it's rebuilding all of my data from the last time I saved, which is going to be a lot of data. It's literally having to take every single thing. And there we go. Okay, I might have to... Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, this took 3 hours to make. All of this, which is like a third of the entire city, I decided to make it look like a bit much, especially with having a big giant tree. Yeah, I knew my freaking stream would decide to have a fucking seizure. Can't even join? Nah, it's just all the servers are filled up as you know, as you can sort of see. Up. Yay, I love being too damn tall for this stupid buildings. But basically all the buildings themselves, like houses, all the infrastructure, everything in the build terrain, all of this makes money. This is what you need to make money and get your prestige up to basically 5 stars and everything, which is kind of what you want in order to have a prestigious looking kingdom, which although I'm missing actually quite a bit of space. Like you can see I've got a bunch of just leftover space in the back. I don't know why I decided to give me like a whole bunch of space, but I bought it all just so I can have a bit of a castle that works. Although these hallways for some reason make like a bunch of money anyway. And yeah, it's kind of crazy how I made this. But of course, there is still a bunch of space that I have missed. Oh, I've got $18 million just casually. Actually, does this have tax yet? Or did I collect the tax of this already? Uh-oh. I don't think this has tax. Hello? What's the taxes in this giant ass building I paid like $5 million for? Budgeting house is $800. Yeah, like most of these buildings have tax that you can take and that. Plus, you can also build them sort of close to each other, which is a little bit unrealistic. And then you can sort of make really tight, compact sort of cities like this. Obviously, eventually I might actually do a save file where I don't make it look this incredibly tight, to where everyone's just walking around like a thin strip of land each. And plus also I need to build this throne room to get myself $5 million and complete this stupid milestone. Oh yeah, there we are, $7 million. Just like this. I guess no problem. Me making 7 mil. Oh wait, no, this is 29.5 million to make. 7.5 million in revenue. Oops, my bad. Yeah, you have to sort of bear in mind the price tag is on the left and not the right. Right's what you make, left is what it costs. It's a bit much. And yeah, you get 5 tax collectors, which of course make you money off over time. You can auto collect if you want money. What for Robux, and then you can buy the core outer lands, which is 11 entire bits of land, to make it a hell of a lot crazier. And they also recently added a bunch of new little things. But pretty much this is like one of those like high quality games that should get a lot of players in, because it's really high quality. Even when it doesn't look that high of a quality game, but when you have a glowing decoration that costs you $15 million to just build for no reason. Oh, and that's 2 mil. Yeah, I forgot to say that you have to build a $15 million fallen angel statue before you can eventually have the quest to build the throne room, which is $29.5 million to make. And I haven't gone to the grain library, which is a grand total of $64.6 million to build, to get 12 million in revenue, which takes hours to obtain. And yeah, and you can also make your castle have walls that your citizens can just randomly walk around for no reason. Like, no reason why you want to have your citizens just walk around the entire thing like this, when someone can just walk off here and just hurt themselves and be stuck in this really weird looking forest. I decided to make it in one of the corners, which kind of increased my decoration stars to 5 stars. Yeah, you can cheese your way to getting 5 stars of anything if you feel like it. Oh yeah, you can also visit other people's places, which is why I got 4 likes. Which I feel like is fair. But you can also walk around if you know, wanted to be a little bit more immersive. Oh, good God. Good God. Someone is bored. Jeez, look at this place. Jeez. This is ridiculous. This is... Oh, they didn't do all the way. Oh, I can see how they did it. They... it's just an optical illusion. Okay. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, Royal Kingdom. But then there's a problem where it's floating. Like, why is it floating off the ground? But yeah, I'll probably have to work on upgrading my own kingdom, which is not really looking that great because it's all on one flat level. And have it all, you know, have some sort of depth and leveling and everything like this. Like, this sort of amount of detail for a single kingdom is just crazy. Even when it's getting pretty... Oh, good God, it's so laggy! And... Okay, I think they're trying to get more money at the moment because they don't have everything working out according. I have 100 million power. It's over, Vegeta. I have 100 million power. Oh, and they've even added a little bit of detailing right here with water that goes around this. Yeah, I don't know what made them think that was a good idea. But I'm probably going to be replacing most of my lower quality buildings to be higher ones, because right now I have like a lot of work I need to do. But then again, I got 22 million just from hanging around. Are we playing Minecraft or Roblox? We're playing Roblox. But this is sort of the level of quality games that aren't actually regularly recommended to most people. Because most people are recommended like slop games that don't invite this level of quality. Look at Minecraft Sand, true. But like, yeah, you don't get like this level of like a quality game like this from the Roblox recommendations algorithm. Instead, they just give you slop, which is like the one thing that invites the most people to play it. Unlike what I have, which is, yeah, I definitely do need to make it a bit more, a bit better in terms of overall money, because I've got a lot of low levels over here that I need to fix up and get better. I think if I remember correctly, you can like... and also, yeah, you can get game passes as well, which is double money, infinite money, auto collect 2 times timer speed, which is pretty OP, precision, build, lane expansion, color customization, build height plus, which I feel like is kind of pointless to build yourself higher, because why? Like, all the quality games are mostly new games or in beta like far. Yeah, and those like typical alpha/beta games are the ones that, you know, are hiding absolute gems that most, you know, you'd never see them unless you know, check them out yourself. And these sort of level quality games, they're all good. They're all way better than the stupid low quality slop that you're continuously get recommended. And at least with this, you can build whatever you want. You can build absolutely really bad dog water looking castle, or have the time of patience and bake something, you know, that, you know, looks really good. But of course, it does take you around 3 hours to, you know, get that mark. Okay, I might need... I'll actually look over here whilst walking like a normal person instead of just teleporting. Like, all the quality gun games I've ever played are always in beta. Yeah, the thing is, the quality games often die out really fast for some random reason. And Oh, I think someone has not, I think this is the one by this person. Yeah, this probably literally has $1 million, but the castle looks like really, really bad. And then it's me, that's made 23 million just from making a big city. Although I've got a bunch of cheap buildings I need to get rid of. Rick returned to Armor Simulator? Damn, bro finally came back after so much time of being off of it. But yeah, you can see the effort that they put in. Like you can even custom. Oh yeah, you can customize the colors of the buildings within like a bunch of simple colors. So you can go blue, orange, green, or red, and they all, you know, look the same as what you expect. I'm back. What did I miss? We decided to switch games just for a bit of a change of scenery. So we're playing Kingdom Architect. And just showing off my small compact city that I've made, which pushed me to 5 stars of everything. Although I need to get rid of a bunch of that 1-star one, or really cheap ones, which are all right over here. Because you can push them this close, but it will look really awkward to walk through. Because you're gonna have to pass me 1 wide or 2 wide or 3 wide. But 1 wide will look really awkward. Like I can show you. This is 1 wide. You can barely walk through it. They're getting stuck. That's why the game recommends you to do 2 wide in the pathways, otherwise you just can't walk through it. Order days. Not surprised, bro. He literally came back after 40 days of inactivity. Yeah, I might start a new save actually after this stream and start on a completely different city and then show off what I did after revising things again. Because right now, this is obviously, it's good, but it's not perfect. If Evergrid actually returned, I was it's like today, it's finally found some milk. True. That is indeed true. Wait a minute, if you did that. Oh, you can apparently do that. I thought the game was going to be like, hey, you need to pay Robux for that. Then again, it probably would have actually within the color customizer game pass for 99 Robux. You know what? I think I will end the stream actually here because chat, we've been live for 2 hours. My throat's sort of feeling a bit sore. I feel like it's gonna die soon, and it wouldn't be very fun. So anyway, if you guys did enjoy, please consider liking and subscribing if you're brand new to the channel. Please. It takes 2 seconds, and I will be back with another stream tomorrow at 9 PM Australia Eastern Standard Time, AEST. So pretty much the next 22 hours. When did he get the Patreon title? If he came back for like a day? Someone probably grinded his account. Who knows? Anyway, I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care and don't get scammed.